like to call this meeting to order. Madam Treasurer, would you please call the roll?
Mr. Gebhardt?
Here.
Mrs. Segwin?
Here.
Ms. Karstoffen?
Here.
Mr. Hauser?
Here.
Mr. Parker?
Here.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'd like to introduce our group up here. To my far right is Board Member Brent Parker. To my right is Vice President Elaine Sequin. I'm Mike Gebhardt. To my left is Annie Karstoffen. To her left is Len Hauser. To her left is our Superintendent Ann Schloss, and way down at the end is our award-winning treasurer, Colleen Aho.
I'm going to start bringing
Okay.
my trophies in.
This place is set aside.
Right. Well, is here.
Oh. Board recognition. We have none, I guess?
No.
Presentations, none.
No.
Visitors' comments, I don't think we have anybody signed up tonight.
Nobody signed up.
Thank you. The school board encourages and appreciates citizens' interest in the meetings of the Board of Education. Normally, the board will meet twice during the month and will make accommodations to allow public participations. Persons wishing to address the board for up to 5 minutes may place their name on the sign-up sheet indicating the topic they wish to address and make a written request to the treasurer's office 1 week in advance of the meeting to speak for up to 10 minutes. Howard, is that enough? Should I read this whole thing?
I am not aware of any requirement that
Okay. It got a little longer the last couple of meetings, so. Meeting minutes, item E, approve, can I have approval from the board to, what? No, she is not
Oh,
here.
okay.
To approve the board meeting minutes from the August 7th, that's not right, from
July
the
17th.
July meeting,
So moved.
July 17th meeting. Second,
Second.
any additions or questions? Madam Treasurer, please call the roll.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Ms. Karstoffen?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Board of Education items. We don't have any, do we?
No.
I would like to mention last Saturday was the Pioneer Football Community Day at the stadium. It was really great. I couldn't believe the number of people there. Thanks for the coach for putting it on. His real smooth move was moving it from 8 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock, because 8 o'clock it was pouring down rain. 11 o'clock it was nice. So it really went well. Okay. Treasurer's action.
Yes, I have two. To approve the attached list of purchase orders in order to comply with the district's purchasing procedures, and also to acknowledge and express appreciation, and to accept the donation from Bendix Commercial Vehicle Systems, $250 to Elyria Schools to support the annual DC trip.
Thank you. We have a motion to approve the items recommended by the treasurer in item G.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Questions? Madam Treasurer, please call the roll.
Ms. Karstoffen?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin? Aye. Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye. Motion carries. Item H, treasurer other.
I have no other, and I don't have a report, but I will mention, and we'll talk about it later, Capitol Conference is coming up, so we will eventually have to talk about Capitol Conference. But that's
Okay.
it. Well, the
Item
dates are the
J.
10th through the 12th, sorry, November 10th through the 12th.
10th to the 12th. Item J, superintendent actions.
Thank you. First of all, you're going to see a bunch of contracts. We're at the beginning of the year to approve the agreement with the ESC for achievement centers, also to approve the agreement with Insight Behavioral, to approve the educational service agreement with Youth Villages, To approve the revisions in the code of conduct, it was mainly just, I'm going to call it numbering and lettering. Instead, they had to change them because it moved around. Also to approve the contract for a student to attend the Ohio School for the Deaf. To approve the 24-25 school bus routes. To declare the impracticality, I always love it when I get that right, of providing transportation for the following students below, and to approve a $150 stipend for the 3-day web middle school orientation to the following teacher. That is it.
Okay, thank you. Can I have a motion to approve the items recommended by the superintendent in item J?
Motion to approve?
Second?
Second.
Questions? Madam Treasurer, please call the roll.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Ms. Karstafen?
Aye.
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye, motion carries. Superintendent, other.
No others, but I do have a bunch of personnel action items. First of all, and I'll have some introductions at the end, Mr. President. First of all, to approve the appointment of the following certified administrative staff as listed below. Also to approve the unpaid leave of absence for the following certified administrator. To approve the resignation of the following certified staff administrator. To approve the employment on continuing contract for the following certified staff member. To approve the appointment of the following certified staff. Just a quick note, we're up to 42 subs, so they're working hard in HR. Also to approve the following athletic supplemental contracts for certified and classified staff as listed below. To approve the following district and non-district game workers for the 24-25 school year. To approve the payment of up to 20 hours it's for the video production services for our athletic events. To approve the classified administrator job description as listed below. To approve the appointment of the following EHS student workers as part of the Reynolds team as listed below. To approve the unpaid leave of classified staff members as listed below. To approve the retirement of the following classified administrative staff as listed below. Tina Maddock, I will tell you, has been here 20 years. She's not going till January, but it was great she put in early so that we could figure out what our plan is. Also to approve the retirement of the following classified staff member, Tina Lockridge. She's been here 24 years. To approve the resignation of the following classified staff as listed below. To approve the appointment of the following classified administrative staff as listed below. And to approve I want to say that's it, but there is an approval of a classified job description as detailed in L16. And that concludes my personnel action items.
That's enough. Do I have a motion to approve the personnel items recommended by the superintendent in item L?
So moved.
Second?
Second?
Any additions, corrections, questions?
No, just what's, Ann, I apologize if you've already, you might
That's
tell
okay.
us. But with the resignation of the certified administrator, and then, is it just changing positions overall?
Yes, and we had talked about, we approved Corey Adams, if you remember, a while ago, but it was an administrator that wanted to go back to the classroom, so there was very many steps we had to
Oh,
go through to do
okay.
that,
Okay,
because the contracts are at different times.
yeah, okay.
Is that what we're seeing here?
Yeah.
Because I was planning to call you and I.
Yeah, that's,
Sorry.
yeah, and it actually happened in April.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else? We have a motion to approve the items recommended by the superintendent in item L.
So moved.
I think we did.
We already
Do
did
you
it,
need a
yeah.
motion?
We're ready for a vote.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Madam Treasurer, would you call the roll?
Mr. Parker?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
Ms. Karstafen?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye.
So if I could introduce some new pioneers for you. First of all, Trevor Wenzel. He is going to be at Westwood Elementary. Welcome, Trevor. Elizabeth Andrachek, she is here from Fairview Park Parochial School. I can't remember the name, sorry. She is our new assistant principal at Northwood Middle. We welcome you, Elizabeth, if you'd stand up so they can see you. And your family, I see, is here too, yes. Welcome. Also, we have Dawn Reeser. Dawn Reeser is an administrative assistant in the pupil services who is moving over to the treasurer's office with the financial coordinators. If you remember, Pete Bailey left. And we also have Tina Maddock retiring, and we're going to combine it into one position. That partly because we think we can do that with the restructuring. And it's, always a look to be fiscally responsible and everything. So that is Dawn Reeser. Dawn, if you'd stand up. Congratulations. Dawn, actually, you've been with the district for a while. You were at the EECV. I always get it wrong. Okay. And where else, Dawn?
Well, I was at Health Aid before that.
Okay.
So I was at McKinley and Prospects.
Awesome.
And Eastern Heights. Before that, I was at Franklin.
Yes.
So it's been 9 years.
Awesome.
Yep.
So thank you.
Thank you.
And did I forget anyone? I think I got everyone that's here.
Good, good.
So welcome to the family.
Yep, welcome to Pioneer family. Okay,
And then-
moving along.
Just my quick report. I'm sorry, quick report. Wanted to remind everyone, August 13th, the staff picnic from 3 to 5 at the high school. Opening day, I can't believe it, is a week or so away, a week from tomorrow. And we have a great speaker coming in. It's at 8:15 is donuts and coffee down in the cafeteria, and then the convocation is at roughly around 9. Don't forget parents. I know Amy Higgins has been tweeting out, Facebooking out, and messengering out everything for the staggered starts and everything, and it's been great. And I'll echo Mr. Gebhardt's sentiments. The community day was really, really nice, and I see that only getting bigger and grander. And I think the little ones, we had 112 mini Pioneer cheerleaders and football players that were there. Kudos to Von Sprinkle for putting that together, but they had so much fun with the older kids, and that's what we need to see, is that whole mentorship of the older athletes and the younger athletes to build our programs and get kids engaged and involved. So that is it.
I'm not sure who had more fun, the little kids or the big kids.
I think the big kids might have. They enjoyed being the older.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm sorry. I thought I said that.
Okay, I have a motion to move into executive session to consider the discipline of a regulated individual and to consider matters required to be kept confidential by federal law or regulations or state status, with possible action to follow.
So moved.
Second.
Madam Treasurer?
Mrs. Segwin.
Aye.
Mr. Parker.
Aye.
Ms. Christopherson.
Aye.
Mr. Hauser.
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt.
Aye. Thank you all for coming.
I'm just gonna roll with it.
Move in.
I don't think